How's it going? Today I'm going to show you how to assemble this platform bed frame. For this platform bed frame, I'm choosing to use the drill just because it goes so much faster on these builds. Step number one, it's going to be the headboard. Now, when it comes to the headboard, you want to make sure the area is clean. We're going to go ahead and put it down with the black side up, and it's going to want us to install the legs. You also want the black side up showing the staples, and you're going to put bolts B in the legs. It does come with Allen keys, so you don't need a drill to finish it. For step number two, we're gonna grab piece 8. You're also gonna have the black facing up, and it's basically gonna go on like this, and you have these brackets that hold it in place. These are gonna use the A bolts. All right, now the brackets are in place. I'm gonna go ahead and grab piece 8. It's going to slot in underneath the bracket, but kind of sitting on the lip of this headboard. And you don't necessarily want to tighten these down all the way until you're sure everything is in place. All right, for step 3, we're gonna get our end pieces. These have little pockets on the outside, and it's got 3 bolt spots on the top part. You want the bottom bolt of those 3 to go in right here on this bracket. And this is going to be the A bolts, so they're the smaller ones, and you may have to press a little bit to get it to catch because the A bolts aren't super long, so you may have to use a little bit of force because yeah, it's kind of holding out. A lot of times this ends up being like a struggle area because it's not like a clean spot where it just goes in. You actually have to put a little bit of pressure behind this to get it to kind of squeeze in place. All right, for this next step, it's going to be these brackets that we used earlier on the headboard in piece 8. You want 2 on each side, so you want the long side to be on this black part where the leg is, and then the short side is going to go towards the inside of this fabric piece. So again, these are going to be the A bolts, and then you need to line up the sides to make sure it's in line with those holes. If you are assembling this with the Allen key by hand, it's definitely going to be one of the more challenging spots. So for step 5, we are going to lift this on up. And whenever I lift this up, I like to put this in the location of where the bed is going to be. This can stand on its own, but sometimes you have to lean it against the wall. I'm going to grab these pieces here. They're piece 10. Make sure the holes are lined up. You're also going to put in the plug part. You just want to press down with some force to get it started, and then you just twist it in like normal. Step 6, you're going to grab piece 9, and you're using the A bolts again with these brackets. These are number 23 brackets. There's only 2 in the pack. We're just going to go ahead and get these in place. All right, steps 7 and 8, we're going to go ahead and grab our piece that we just built, and notice there's these holes here. That's going to go right here on these dowels. Make sure this is lined up and that they actually hit those holes. Part's kind of snug, so you just want to make sure you get it lined up and give it a few taps to get it down. Now we're going to grab these screws. Now these screws have a smaller bit at the end, and they go in the back side of this. And you see these holes right here? They're going to go in here and attach to the back. Now the trick with this is you have to press down this top part to get it to fit into the hole that's designed for it. Definitely worth taking your time to get this in place. And then we also have 2 down here. That's going to be for our number 10 pieces. So here I can tell I'm off line. So I need to kind of move the piece with my left hand as I find the hole. There we go. For step 9, we're going to put the 2 A bolts on the underside of this shelf. This is definitely going to be a challenge if it's not lined up perfectly. But with the drill, it shouldn't be too big a deal. Step 10, we're going to assemble the cross piece. This is like the brace piece for the middle. The way you do this is just grab the bolts, thread them in on one side first. Make sure the foam is facing upwards. Okay, once that's done, just grab this end here, piece 17, and this just acts as a leg. Step 11, we're gonna assemble our rails. So these are the side pieces. You wanna make sure the fabric side is down and make sure the Velcro is up. What you wanna do is finger tighten your A bolts, just kind of get them started like maybe halfway into all of these middle sections. And once you get that in place, you can go ahead and slide up the bracket in place and then lock it down. It doesn't matter which way it goes as long as this angle L is towards the outside. This circle is the one you want to do first. So you just want to go ahead and put it at the end, and there's 1 for each side, so there's 4 total. You would screw this in circle first and make sure it's straight up and down, and then go ahead and finish with this one up here. Now that we have our rails assembled, you want to make sure the fabric is going towards the outside, and we're going to put the footer on next. Now the footer is the end piece of the bed, and what you can do is you can thread these in a little bit by hand. And because you have a large opening in the center, you can go ahead and place it in the opening here, kind of in that channel. So it's gonna be kind of like this. And now we're gonna press it downwards. The second part of this step is to get our middle brace that we assembled earlier. You want the end here that's got 2 openings. That's gonna go towards our footer as well. We're gonna go ahead and line this up. So we're gonna grab our A bolts, and those are gonna be our small ones. We're gonna put them into the header here, and this is going to attach our legs, just like we did on the footer. Once it's lined up, we press it down. Next, we're gonna put our center bracket here. This is piece number 30. You just wanna line up it in the slots on the end and in the middle. And what I do is I start from one side first. So we're gonna go ahead and put the G's on each side. So I'm gonna leave the middle one till last. And I am pushing from the outside to get it to line up. I'm gonna grab bolt B. You just wanna line this up. Now it's time for the wooden slats. We have this hole, and we're gonna put bolt B towards this end. And you wanna make sure that the Velcro hook and loop side is on the soft side that's gonna attach to that side. Line up at the ends first, and you're gonna bring this middle piece over until it lines up with that hole. So I forgot, at the end, you need piece 17. That's the leg that that bolt goes into. You're just gonna come back here, put the bolt on through. Now with the drawers, you have these little metal pieces, and what you wanna do is slot these open-ended hooks into the little circle channels here. You also wanna have the bracket on this side opposite of the L. You can see here when I slot in, I have this hook. You wanna bend this in a little, and now it flexes back slightly. That's gonna hook in place. So with these wheels, you have a channel right here that's gonna hook onto these metal pieces. You want that channel piece to go towards this part that goes up, and you want it in the, not the end, but the one next to the end. So I'm gonna go at an angle, push it with my thumb, and then I'm gonna push it upwards, and that's gonna lock in. It snaps in very nicely. Okay, now we have to put this fabric piece on. Now you see you have the black side. You want the black side to face the inside, and you want this hole to be towards the wires here at the bottom. And I think what I'm gonna do is lay this down and just have the drawer kind of standing up. It's just a little bit easier. So this one I have to flex out just a little bit. So that's something to kind of take note of. Maybe don't tighten them all the way. To finish this one off, we have our bracket here. So it has an open-ended side for the hook. You want to just place that right on. The idea of this is this bracket's going to kind of pinch it in place. If my finger's not on it, it's not going to want to stay until I tighten it down. And now our drawer's locked in place. All right, so the last step is actually these little drawers. So these are going to fit in here, these fabric drawers. You want to go ahead and lay this one down with the tab side up. And once this is in place, you're gonna put on the knobs that go right here. So these nice little decorative knobs come with these tiny screws. You just put the screw in. Now we have a nice drawer to kind of put chargers, just different things right in here. All right, so we completely assembled this platform bed frame. Some of the things I really like about it is these metal looking studs going along the side and the top. You have nice drawers right here and a few charging ports. You also have just the platform bed frame in general, meaning you can put the mattress directly on top without needing a box spring. We have 2 convenient drawers in the front. You know, they're kind of lightweight drawers, but they're able to hold some extra blankets or linens for the bed itself. And then we also have this just nice fabric look here for the headboard, side pockets where you could store like your phone. Overall, this is a really nice bed for what it's worth. It's gonna be able to provide plenty of comfort. I mean, it's a solid unit. This is really good. It's not just a single piece going up. It's actually kind of built well, and the legs on it are extremely sturdy. I love the shelf on top. I love the little cubby area for the chargers, and I think it's super nice to have just little drawers right here. I think it was a great touch. Some of the things that were a little challenging were getting the wheels to lock in place. Those kind of were a little tight. You also had a couple of areas here where you had to push the fabric to get the screw started with your fingers. Now this did take me 45 minutes with the drill while recording. So I imagine if I wasn't recording, it'd be 30 minutes with the drill. If you're using this with the Allen keys, I would expect about an hour for the build time. So it may be helpful to have a drill and possibly even another person to just speed everything along. Overall though, this is gonna be a nice bed frame for the bedroom, whether it's your main bedroom, a spare bedroom. It's gonna be something that can last a really good while and has a really solid look to it.